Sup, boy? It's your boy Thizzle back at it. Talk a little bit about the second and third round, second day of the NFL draft. You have to excuse me, I'm a little bit tired, so I'll try to make this as quickly as possible. I'm going to do it a little different. I'm going to start with the Niners third round pick before I get into the second one. And as a lot of you know, the Niners actually traded down from their 79th overall pick with the San Diego Chargers down to their 91st pick, and they ended up drafting linebacker NAVORRO BOWMAN from Penn State. And in exchange with that trade they made with the Chargers, they also get an additional 6th-round pick this year. So they're going to have 3 6th-round picks, which is a good thing. And they also get the 4th-round pick of the Chargers, for 2011. About Bowman, don't really know too much about him. I didn't watch a lot of Big Ten football this past year, but from what I'm hearing, he's a playmaker. He's made a lot of big plays in big games. I know he had like 2 forced fumbles, had a few interceptions, and I think at least 100 tackles. So the guy's a gamer. The downside to him was he was involved in an incident back in 2007 at a fraternity party where I think he was accused of beating up somebody with a fellow teammate, and he got probation for it. And then later on down the road, he admitted to using the little hippie lettuce. Wonder what to think of that. We all know that marijuana is a gateway drug now, isn't that right? Anyway, so those were the downgrades of him. But with Mike Singletary coaching the team, I'm not really worried about it, because if Singletary was too concerned about Bowman's past history, then he wouldn't have drafted him or whatever. So I'm not really worried about that. And it's be interesting to see how he fits in, playing with Patrick Willis, Takeo Spikes, and I'm really looking forward to seeing, what he can do with the 49ers. And he welcomes Singletary's, hard canning coaching. He really enjoys it. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to see what he can do for us. And now, without further ado, I'm going to talk about the 2nd-round pick, and we had the number 49 pick. And unless you've been under a rock the past few hours, the Niners, the number 49 pick, drafted the safety out of USC, Taylor fucking Mays. That's right, Taylor fucking Mays. And this was the first pick this year so far that really made me just want to jump out my seat. Now, don't get me wrong, because I really love the 1st-round picks that we had. We addressed the offensive line, which is what we really need to do, and we beefed up the line, and that's a great thing. But Taylor Mays was the first player that we picked that really, really got me excited. Because I remember last year there was talks about him coming out after his junior year, and I really, really wanted the Niners to draft him if he came out his junior year. But he decided to stay his senior year, and hey, it all worked out for the 49ers. The man is aggressive. The man is strong. He's a hard hitter. Reminds me a lot of Ronnie Lott. The only downgrades I see of him is sometimes he can play too aggressive. Sometimes, his aggressiveness can lead to missed coverage, but again, that's something that, he can work on. I mean, there is no perfect player to draft. I mean, if you think there is, you're fooling yourself. Every player out there has a certain weakness, especially when you're transitioning from college football to the NFL. The NFL, they hit harder. The game is much faster. So there's going to be a lot of adjustment there. And there's not one player out there that does not have a weakness. I mean, every player I feel has a weakness, and it's something Taylor Mays can work on. And I'm really interested to see him play back there with Deshaun Goldson. Going to have two hard-hitting safeties. I really love that. Yeah, I'm really stoked about Taylor Mays. Like I said, this is the guy I wanted last year. He stayed. We still got him. I'm a happy man. And, you know, I look forward to him, you know, stepping into the Niner defense and making some big plays for us. And, yeah, that's pretty much all I got. I'm kind of tired here, so I'm just going to, you know, I'll just go ahead and end this right now. Just thought I'd give you my thoughts about the 49ers second and third rounds. Taylor Mays, safety from SC, and NAVORRO BOWMAN, linebacker from Penn State. So far, the Niners look like they're having a pretty good draft so far. They beefed up the line. They addressed the defense today. And like I said, we don't have a fourth or fifth rounder. We have 3 6-rounders and a 7th rounder. So guess there's nothing left to do but just sit back and wait to see what the Niners do. And according to NFL.com, I guess the only 2 areas we need to address is quarterback and running back. Now, running back, it might be good if we had somebody that can, you know, change the speed of the game, like have a speedy running back. But, you know, at the same time, I think we'll be fine. The offensive line is better. Gore, I think, is going to have a tremendous year, providing we stay healthy. And with that line, I think even Glenn Coffey can step up and have a much better year than he did last year. So, you know, but again, that all remains to be seen. But on paper, I really like how the Niners are doing in this draft. So far, so good. And the only thing to do is just get these players in camp and just get them ready. And I'm pretty much flaming, so I'm going to end this right now. And I'll probably do one more short video tomorrow and talk about, or maybe not. It all depends how I feel. And maybe talk about the Niners picks if anything stands out for me. So, all right, that's all I got. I'll get with y'all next time. Late.